All right, you guys, the time is here. I am finally getting around to the Rate That Bait episode 2. From the title of this video, you already know what's inside of this box, but we're going to go ahead and do a little unboxing. I have not opened this yet. I mean, I already know what's inside of it, but I wanted to wait and get it on film and show you exactly everything that I'm going to be doing from the box to me fishing it, reviewing it, and everything like that. So right now, we're going to take a look at what's inside. I'm going to go over a few things. All right, so inside here, I do have the RIVER2SEA Whopper Plopper. It's a funny name. It's a topwater bait that you guys asked me to review on my first episode of Rate That Bait number 1, which was the introduction video. Thank you to these people here that left the comment. And I went ahead and purchased this at Bass Pro Shop. Now, I went to Bass Pro, my local Bass Pro Shop, and they did not have it. So what I had to do was order it online. So let me go ahead and open this up. So here's the box, nothing crazy. And it says, do not open with knife. So I went ahead and I found the biggest knife I could find because we don't follow rules. So let's go ahead and open this box. Got it. All right, guys. So we got the box open. Let's see what's inside. All right, so pretty simple stuff. Got some packaging here. And we have the invoice, which I will go over later, that shows the pricing, retail, plus shipping and handling if you needed to get it shipped, if it's not at your local Bass Pro Shop like it wasn't at mine. And here we have it, the RIVER2SEA Whopper Plopper 130. It looks pretty awesome just from the packaging here, and it's in, it does come in multiple colors and multiple colorways, but I got the perch. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look. Got it out of the box here. Let's go through the box first. It just has slight information on exactly what the lure does. Tells you the hooks that it comes with, the it rattles, and the kind of action that it has. Blah blah blah. So here's the actual bait. Just off of first hand, taking it out of the box, it looks very, very well made. I mean, the quality of this build is pretty awesome. The hooks are really sticky. I'm not sure exactly what brand of hooks that they use, but just off of holding it out of the box without actually rigging it up and putting it in the water, seems pretty awesome. The back end here does spin completely 360 around for that top water action. And it has this little swivel coming out right here that makes that possible. So it seems pretty awesome. Let me go over exactly how much this costs. I did get the 5-inch from tip to tip. I believe it's 5 inches in perch, like I said before. Now, let me go over the pricing. So right here, I don't know if you guys can see this. The lure itself costs $16.99. So I guess if you were to go into a Bass Pro Shop and buy it right off the shelf, you'd be paying $16.99 plus tax. But what I did was I had to pay $16.99 plus the shipping and handling plus the tax, which came to a grand total of $24.32. So we're looking at about a $25 lure right here. After all that I've gone through, which is the shipping and handling and stuff like that. It only took about 2 days to come, so it was pretty quick. So I guess the $5.95 was worth it. I got it within about a day or two of me ordering it online. So as you can hear, it does rattle. It does have the action of the tail here, and it is a topwater lure. So that's it for the physical, just looking at it review. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out on the water. See what we can catch, see how I feel about it on my rod and reel setup. I'm gonna just before I cut to the clip of me fishing with it, I'm gonna show you a couple in-depth, high-quality photos on the screen now. All right, so there you go. There was a few pictures of it, a little more detail than I can get on this GoPro. But let's go ahead and take this out on the water and spend the day with it. I'm only going to be using this today. I'm gonna bring my rod, my reel, and this bait. I'm not bringing any tackle, maybe a few extra, maybe a set of pliers and some line just in case I need it. But I'm gonna only be using this for the whole day, and I'm really gonna be breaking it down and reviewing it on the water and seeing what we can get. All right, let's do it. All right, you guys, we are out here on the water with the Whopper Plopper here. Just got here. I have no tackle with me, just this. I'm only using this lure today, so I am going to see what I can get and see if we can get any big bass. So the first thing I noticed right offhand on the first cast was just how loud and aggressive the action is. I don't know if you can see it with the GoPro, but this thing makes a lot of noise and a lot of sound. It rattles, it plops the water up. I mean, this thing has a ton of top water action. For such a versatile and small bait, it makes a lot of noise. So that's the first thing I noticed, and I actually like that. I like a lot of noise, especially top water. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull anything out of here. So another thing I'm noticing, this swivel tail is working really well. I mean, that's pretty much 90% of what is causing all this action on the water. But the bad thing is that there's a little grass on the top of the water here, because I guess they just cut the grass here, and I'm noticing like one slight blade of grass is getting in this little pocket here between the body and the swivel tail, and it kind of ruins the action. It ends up like going upside down or just moving incorrectly, just off of like a single piece of grass getting in there. It's not even the hooks that are getting caught in anything. It's just there's like debris and stuff getting in between this little mechanism here, and it's kind of ruining the action. That's the only downside so far that I'm noticing in this design of this bait. I may switch spots because there's a lot of stuff on this water, on the surface of this water, and it's not like a frog or anything like that where I can just fish right on top of the grass and weeds and stuff like that. So I may end up switching spots, but I just want to let you guys know one downside so far. Okay, so I'm in a good area to show you exactly how this thing sounds and how crazy it is in the water. I mean, the water is right here next to me, so I'm just gonna run across on the side here and try to get it as close to the GoPro so you can hear it. Turn your headphones up a little bit. So I don't know if you can hear that, but this thing is very, I mean, it's called a plopper, and it really holds its name with that kind of noise that it makes as you run it across the top. All right, you guys, I'm finishing up the day here. I went ahead and I fished this lure for about 3 hours today, 3-4 hours. I went to different locations. I didn't come up with any fish today, but today was really not about catching fish. It was just about using this lure to its full potential and seeing the kind of action that I get out of it. I did have one strike that I didn't get on camera. I wasn't filming, but he did get off. I'm not sure what it was. All I saw was this thing sink down. My rod tip bent, but he got off. But my overall review about this bait, I really do like it. Price wise, I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. It is a little bit expensive. It's on the more expensive side than their usual lures that people are used to buying, so I'll give that a 7 out of 10. Quality, or as in lure build, I'll give it about a 9 out of 10. The paint job on this is amazing. The eyes on this is amazing. I mean, it looks really realistic. The design, I'll give it about an 8 out of 10. with this spinning swivel tail here. The reason I'm not giving it a 9 or a 10 out of 10 is because, like I was saying earlier, sometimes things do get stuck in between the tail and the body portion of the lure, and it can ruin the functionality and the action of the bait. That's why I had to keep switching today. There was a lot of stuff on the surface of the water, and it just kept getting kind of caught or snagged with this swivel tail here, and it wasn't working properly. So an overall bait rating, I would give it about an 8 out of 10 overall. I would definitely suggest people to have this in their tackle for topwater use. It's really fun to use. It's super loud, has a lot of topwater action, and maybe the conditions today weren't as good, but maybe for you it'll be a little different. And again, today wasn't really about catching fish. It was just about explaining, reviewing, and giving my personal opinion on this lure for you guys to take that knowledge and see if you guys want to purchase this bait and try it out yourself. Now, I will be giving this away on one of my giveaway videos, so stay tuned. And I want to see you guys use this as well, and I want to see how you guys end up fishing and see if you guys can catch anything with this lure. That wraps up the Rate That Bait episode 2, which we are going over the River2SEA Whopper Plopper 5-inch in perch. That was this episode. Leave your comments below and let me know what you guys want me to use next, and I'll go ahead and get that done. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, do not forget to leave the comment below for the next episode of Rate That Bait. Also, you guys, just like always, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description below, as well on the screen right here. And on my Snapchat, link will be in the description below as well, and on the screen right here. So again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.